So yeah, a lot has actually happened some days ago, huh? So in February 24th, after looking at some shadows in Conundrum, two users named Tackle and Panoramics found a TF2 server after inputting the word hidden in the shadows of the map. And today, I will try to organize and try to tell every finding of the server from my point of view. So before we go on about what happened, we need to check the history of the server because it went through two name changes, and it's worth mentioning that the server was called, well, I can pronounce that, but it's on the screen. Then on February 1st, it changed to VARS before settling on Cge7-193. And Cge7-193 is also the name of the C-Strike TM NPC way back in Interloper 3. But anyways, on to day 1. So I woke up, then I decided to look at the Discord server. And lo and behold, the Chef2 server was found. With about the response to the chat and a map cycle. Well, the bot's named after the server Cge7-193, it's the same name, and some of his responses are weird. If you say Anomi, Ada, or any variation of the names, the bot would reply with no idea, break. If you said hi, it would say hi, player name, break, and if you sweat, you would just lose it. I won't delve too deep on it, but he does have some weird responses uh, on day 9. But in case he said something important, I will try to edit it in. Anyways, about the map cycle. It first starts at 2 but here's a catch. The map itself is named 2.WSP, the file, not CTF underscore 2.WSP. And of course, this map has one singular change that some of you might know about. Well, if you saw it, the Sexy Awards 2012 entry, which definitely didn't copy another SFM at the time. You will remember that at the end, Scout goes to the red sewers and encounters a door. And if you go through that 2-4 map and break that door, it leads to Ask.WSP. A weird Ultra Boy type map with the alphabet and some other symbols next to it. Well, when the server is on this map or any other maps, you can't join it because it asks for a password. And you can only join when the map is 2-4. And SWSP, this singular map is the key to all the weird stuff we will encounter. Worth mentioning that underneath the letters of his map, there are different decals, different graffitis. This will be important later, okay? Remember this. Remember the decals. So if you put the right passcode and break this door, you will find a new map. However, if you failed, you will go to noaccess.bsp. Let's go! I love no access. It's the best. Okay, seriously though, about this map, there's nothing to it. No secret, no nothing. You basically need to wait 1 hour to get out of there, and the server will change the map to true for it. The first map found was High WSP. Well, there's nothing weird to it, other than the server just greeting the people who found it. Anyways, as the news that the server was found, or the going around the Discord server, more people got into the server. And unfortunately, that day I couldn't join because of the 8 player slot and the server being located far away from where I live. So all I could do basically was just watch people discover the maps, say some different passcodes that could lead to other maps, which didn't work because yeah, sometimes they didn't work. But shortly after this, they found one.
Do for it, and then we can go back and wait here instead of no access.
I think if
So-
we don't have an answer by then, we should try Olive. If we don't have an answer by then.
This is
I mean,
kind
I
of
guess.
funny, but Briss did make a funny point. Spave and Jen is a pen door in what?
Wait, what?
Norwegian, I guess, and we have those letters. We have the A and the O.
Well, yeah, that one
I don't
makes
know why, but,
it
like,
super
I
simple.
don't want to burst
Wait,
your bubble,
wait.
but I don't think Interloper will work because it has
No,
two
it won't.
E's.
No, not interlope.
We're not using
Let me
interlope.
hold on. Look at my stream.
Wait, Spave Gen?
This.
Wait, let me see.
Oh,
Spave Gen. I mean,
A pen door.
That is pretty good, actually.
We have the A. We have the O.
I mean, do you want to try it now? I mean, it's the best guess we've gotten so far.
Yeah, I'd
It's
say.
the, I mean, it makes the most
Yeah,
sense
I'll
for
do
the
it.
context.
I'm
Are you going to put in
down.
Spave Gen?
I'm down.
Okay, all in. Let's
No,
go.
don't put
Gambling.
in. Wait, do we put in
Let's go
Spave Gen or
gambling.
actually?
I think we
actually
should
what it
put
turns out?
Type
the
out how you want me to
Norwegian.
put it in. Type out how you
Yeah,
want me
let's
to
put
put it
it-
in.
Okay, wait.
Put it-
What
put it in
are we
Norwegian.
what are we typing in? What are we typing in?
Wait,
A,
let's,
like this A.
Wait, so
Hey.
you do
Gen
it.
Colts?
Panorama.
A.
What are we typing in?
What? No.
We can
Oh, wait,
always
who's that?
reset if it's
Oh,
bad.
it's you. Sorry.
Yeah.
I trust you.
A, right? And then
Yeah.
pen, door. We have the A. I just hit it, and then this is the O.
Is there a
mean-
separate A?
Yeah, I already broke it.
No,
it's
no.
right here.
Are there
No,
multiple
It's like the
A's?
Norwegian A.
Yeah, it's a
Oh, so
Norwegian
now
A.
we do P.
And then yeah,
Peanuts.
Where's that?
Whoever the hell is
Yeah, P.
out there, please get back here. Don't go too far out.
P.
Whoa.
E.
What are we spelling?
Wait, can someone place the
N.
word in chat again?
Spave Gen in Norwegian.
Okay.
And then
Okay,
D.
D is up here.
My bad. I thought I
Okay,
killed
where's
you.
this special O at?
Okay,
right here.
Apen door.
Get it?
Okay.
D.
Okay, just an R left.
Okay, I think this
Oh.
could be it.
R.
you sure?
Maybe.
An enter?
R?
Do we risk
All
it?
right.
Yes.
Wait.
I think we
okay,
okay, do
okay.
it.
Try to set something.
Break it.
I mean, if we
Okay,
hit it
real
again,
quick.
it's gonna reset.
Wait,
Real
look in
quick,
chat. Look in
if,
chat.
He said to use the characters. He said to use the characters. Look.
if this isn't correct, I'm bringing up that guy who's modeling the fucking umbrella man.
I'm not gonna lie, we should just bring someone
it's
from
false.
Norwegian.
Please embed in.
God fucking
No
damn
access?
I don't think it'll work.
Is it
No
again?
It's not.
Question mark?
I don't
Oh,
think it'll
it's
work.
different,
It's different.
It's a different map. We got it.
You got it!
Dump the map.
Hey,
Good
I gotta
shit,
let
good
this
shit.
know.
Okay.
Dude,
Let him cook.
shit,
Let him
what
cook.
was
Oh,
Jesus
Christ.
Jordan still. Where are we?
Calm down.
After putting the passcode up and door, they found sewer WSP. It's worth mentioning as we move on that the passcodes and maps are written in other languages, like open door meaning open door, sewer meaning sour, and cokes meaning. Well, about sewer, the map is very dark and with some gray textures, some placeholder textures, featuring a contraption with a citizen, and she looks very familiar, right? Well, if you check to hammer and click on the model, you will realize that it's Mona.
She is okay, right?
But that's not just it. You know those movies that usually play the beginning of the map if you push this string over here and like the presentation paper shows up. I don't know the exact word for that, sorry. Well, to our surprise that day, we found a native video there.
This is now the Interloper dance room.
It's just saying hello. We go through this entire thing. Yeah, hello, hello, hello. It's the same video. I don't think we need to watch that entire thing.
Hello.
Hello. Still do the thing.
Hi.
Hello. This is the part
There's
where
no
I kill
audio.
you. Hello. This is.
Hi. Off with your
Is it
head.
me you're looking for?
I'm not sure if there would be more than one because that's so.
Oh, the audio just got out. The audio just got out here.
Yeah, I really
Maybe that's
doubt that
just
there's more to the map.
What if you type?
What the hell?
What
I
if you
didn't-
open the door again with the same code?
I didn't talk about.
Yeah, it's not very pleasant, is it? Makes sense why he deleted the channel after he crashed out and why J-Man was freaked out about what he's done. When the video was found, something weird happened, because the archivist suddenly posted the video to their channel shortly after. According to the title, the video was published on November 11, 2014, shortly before Ada's crash out and eventual deletion of his channel. Well, onto the second map found, and the passcode was surprisingly Cox.
Purple ball, and then there's this.
There's a new map?
Yes.
There's a new map? Bro.
There's a new map.
There's a new map. They put Colks.
Pika, where are you? I'm sorry, I was not familiar with the game. I apologize.
Was it Colks?
It was Colts.
Yeah, it was Colts.
I'm gonna be honest.
Alright.
Someone get the map file, please.
And it still follows the it's a Norwegian word thing.
So wait, what did you guys put in to get this?
It was just
Colks.
Okay.
And the map's name is Plotmas.psp, meaning plot. The map features a weird-looking planet in the skybox with a missing texture and that thing over there. You check through him or through the map, you won't find very much, but just like last time, the map has another video. It features another video. This one from November 15 of the same year. This time Mona looks exactly like we saw her in the goodbye video. And in the description, the archivist questions about where those videos are coming from. Well, on this day, only 2 maps were found because of the cooldown being 1 hour. Like a panoramic select decided to build on his picture to show that the cooldown of the cycle. I thought it was funny to mention that. And that's it. that's what happened on this day. Nothing else happened. Okay, nothing else happened. Trust me. Look at me. Nothing else happened on this day. Okay. Well, I was sleeping when this happened, so I couldn't record it. But when some people got stuck in no access, an event happened there. Well, some people started getting kicked from the server, leaving only 2 players named A and Funnyman. And shortly after, the map changed to Funnyman.bsb, named after the player. Well, the map is a room with red lightning. There's nothing weird to it other than this event itself. But then a couple of minutes passed and the server got back to true for it. Then after this, stall.bsb was found.
It's over the fucking limit. Thank you, Copper. You saved us.
You're a blessing. You're a blessing, Copper.
Which map is this?
Who's gonna DM me?
Stall.
20 megabytes.
Who said they're gonna DM me?
Why is this so big? Someone needs to check the motto.
I'm decompiling it right the fuck now.
Okay, we got it. Cool. We got it.
I was awake when this happened, but I don't know why I didn't record it. Or maybe I wasn't. I'm not sure. But anyways, moving on. Stall.bsp was found. The passcode was stall with the weird A, meaning still in Danish. It is also part of JStall's username in the Discord server. Well, the map itself is still, but yeah, every texture is dark and it spawns you on one of the control points. However, no video file was found in this map, and there's nothing there if you check through Hammer. Well, after we got stuck in no access trying to figure out the codes that each other maps, because just I described at the other day, this map is gambling, I mean server, but still is gambling. Well, a Russian guy suddenly claimed that they knew one of the passcodes to a map, and after they got into the server, got to us, they put it the passcode beloved, which means beloved instantaneously, or maybe it's just Google Tracer messing. The passcode, however, did not work, but they still sent a map file with the same name. Beloved.bsp was found by scraping the server. And now I don't know what that means because, yeah, but the map was found by different means is what I mean. Since the Russian community was not able to join the server, well, they started trying to scrape the map to find something. And the map itself is stall.bsp. It just spawns you in a different area. However, this time, the video file was also found with the map, which was another mono video. This time the video was probably actually sent by someone from that Discord server to the archivists, Discord server, but yeah. After the video was posted, we had confirmation that the map and the video were actually legit. The control method video dates back to April 2, 2012, and unfortunately after this map I couldn't find the footage of the videos played in game, but the subtitles are Hood Substitution. I could give a fuck. No. Alright. Well, after a while some good news happens because the cooldown changed to 30 minutes. Yeah, meaning that we could try passcodes faster. Yeah, we made a lot of mistakes, but at least we found some maps. Well, after a while, another event happens. This time the map's called the map itself is called the.bsp.
Guys, we're in a death trap.
Is this a random event?
Somebody send the file.
Wait, what's it called? What's it called?
Enough,
This is called D.
What are you doing?
I'm working on it.
Wait, someone posted SpongeBob.
Decompile it.
SpongeBob
Decompile
message.
it.
Yeah, send me the map. I'll decompile it live.
Decompile
There
it.
you go. There you go.
The map is just a dark room that kills everyone on the server. Also, this footage here that I have has this weird portal thing that I couldn't find in one of my footage. I don't know why. I don't know, but yeah. Well, shortly after this, 3 other maps were scraped: Speckle.bsp, Veritas.bsp, and Stork.bsp. Speckle.bsp is a room with 2 orange slopes, and that's pretty much just it. This one had also another Mona video with the map trying to get the hint node up there. After the archive is uploaded, the video to confirm its legitimacy, we see that it was uploaded a month before the channel termination, on October 10th, 2014. Its subtitles are "Go, up, go, go, please, sorry, go." Veritas, meaning the truth in Latin, was a weird one, and not because of the map itself. There's nothing weird or there's nothing on there, but because of the video file that it had. The video was just Interloper 1 by Anomi with a dark filter, meaning whoever made this server was aware of Anomi this entire time. The subtitles of this one are "Hello and good morning, you two. I do not understand yet. Don't bother, and finally, fuck you." Stock.bsp, however, was found on the same day that it was scraped. The passcode was Morgen, meaning morning Danish, and it's the same map Ada used in episode 8 of his Interloper series.
Kinda kills scraping just a smidge.
So, it's a Hungarian theory still working?
Can you see them? They saved the map. K-Frog, basically, we tried Morgan because there was another map, basically in its kind of data. We found that it said good morning, and we're like, okay, we probably could say morning back and see what it would do.
Right.
So we basically translated morning into Norwegian, and that gave us Morgan, and we tried it out, and we got stocks! So it worked! Yeah, I know we got this map, but this is still something that is good.
And if you look through Hammer or go to the map, you will find that there's a trigger that hurts you. Reminder, that trigger, according to Ada, in that episode, makes the entity more active.
We know that trigger hurt seems to make them more active, so to be safe we set it to 1 damage and left it alone for a few days to see if we could get any results.
I've been thinking back to Interloper 8, not mine, I mean Entity Capture, and how he was kind of in a similar situation to us, you know, something about dealing damage can make them more active. From a technical perspective, it might make some sense, because in the source engine there are various entities where they actually can react to damage by, like, triggering events and executing themselves, so it's not out of the question.
The video found here was Ducks dating back to June 6, 2009. However, it's damaged, according to the archivist. And the video was supposed to be like a tribute to his Garyman series, meaning that the series ended in 2009. And the subtitles that are supposed to display in-game says, "Something went wrong. File, data ruination. Sorry, data." But through this map, we found that different passcodes can lead to the same map, because after including Fang, which means fucking Norwegian, well, a stock reappeared. Whoops! Looks like another event has happened.
Because it breaks mobile users.
Just kick him. Just kick
It breaks
him.
mobile users.
I got the map. Can you at least be nice about it at the very least?
No!
Oh my god,
dude,
We're
no.
fucking trying to record this.
What the
Okay.
fuck is going on?
Yeah, I'm on
What is
mobile right now,
happening
and
here?
shit's broken for me. Everything's broke. I can't click on anything.
This time the map is Quiz.bsp. In this map, 8 players were supposed to stand on those triggers to unlock something. But since people got confused, we failed on the map. And when you fail a quiz, you just get sent to the, which is kind of weird because I don't think that was supposed to appear earlier, but I'm not sure. Oh yeah, by the way, remember the cooldown thing whenever I'm expiring a normal spectral for it to be down by 30 minutes. Yeah, that was a coincidence.
It was a coincidence!
That's no. Can you send him the microwave image? Panorama,
Wait,
send him the microwave image. Can you give him the
Uh,
microwave
you
image?
No,
Okay.
Panna,
So you paid for nothing.
Slow. Also, I won Interloper's Got Talent, by the way. It's true. Here's the photo. Yeah, we don't talk about that part. Well, on to day 3. What do you mean nothing happened on this day? Hold on. We failed quiz.
People, do we?
We can
Okay.
bug. Wait. Where's the guy who
Very suspicious man is a spectator.
fix the
We
spectator
need
thing?
one
There's
more
a spectator
person.
glitch, right?
We need one more person. Dude, get out, spectator. Get out, spectator. Huh?
Because there wasn't enough players. And that's it. And let's just go to day 4. After a while, the admin just displays this message, just saying psst. And shortly after that, another event happens today, but with someone named Dill.
Holy shit.
Dill.cfg also exists.
What'd you see?
Wait, do we have it? Do we have it?
No,
Wait,
I'm just
Someone
saying
let
in the
Dill
map.
up. He's raising
Oh
his
my
hand.
god,
Someone
no,
let Dill up.
no.
Good morning,
Let Dill up.
Murder, death to player guaranteed.
After everyone got kicked out except Dill got their own map, and the server asks if Dill wanted to enable server dev to player state. Whatever that means, I don't know. Dill enabled it, and after I went to sleep, the map changed, and the player count went up to 020. And this new Ask map features 2 doors now. The other one, when broken, leads to quiz. And this rule up here is just used to kill half of the players and keep them out of the server. There is an exploit to it, however. Most people go engineering and uses the Eureka effect to escape it. Then they complete the quiz.sp using an exploit with Demo Man, because there were less players that got onto there and found.
Here we go.
New map. Please someone record this. Please someone record this.
New map.
Who's recording?
Very good morning.
Lemmer.
Lemmer.
Alright, I need the map.
How do you spell that? How do you spell that?
Player to door.
BLEMOR.
Heavy!
Heavy, dude! Heavy!
Wait, that's it? Heavy TF2 map? Okay, I guess.
It's a 13 megabyte map. Hold on.
Good job.
We need a map file.
It's a 13 megabyte map. I'm the file.
I got it.
Kill Heavy!
Kill Heavy!
Yes, anyways, this map is Blimore-PSP, and it features a video by Ada dating back to 2009. It's just Ada killing some citizens in OMG City. The subtitles of the video are: Good day, welcome, data simple, yes, okay. Well, anyways, remember the player slot thing? Well, after day 4, I could finally get on the server. Well, sometimes. But not much was found today. But here's some footage I have of me playing on the server. And the first map I got to was Stall.PSP. But that's basically it for this day. I just joined the server. And I have to thank Till, because without him I wouldn't be able to join the server. So thanks Till, you're pretty cool. Now on the server, if you type I have a question, it will lead to ask.bsp, but it has a cooldown as well, probably 10 minutes. And of course everyone started using it when they got stuck in no access. They tried quiz again using the exploit, but it didn't work. We found Stork again using a different passcode, Gen, and discovered that there were different graffitis, different decals on codes in an attempt to find new codes, because there were decals under the letters on ask, but we are not there yet. We're not there yet, okay? Anyways, here's footage of me alone in the server because everyone died on it. I thought it would be good to mention that.
I think we should try this just because Colts we haven't been able to get there again. But a way shorter list. We have. Don't listen to him. We have tried Genvoy.
Insanity.
Holy shit, look at Dr. Jekyll. Look at Dr. Jekyll's.
What does he mean? What is it called?
Lucas, you're the only survivor? This is so sad.
There was an attempt to say nothing in the chat to see how CGE reacts, but it didn't go well because some of the people and I didn't know that. And after that, Speckle was found on the server.
This is if we're going by the ending thing, this ends with REU.
Look,
I can't believe
I missed that. It's Speckle R.
Speckle.
See, look,
Speckle.
look.
Oh shit!
Right there.
Speckle. Can we get the video? I know the video's already been gotten, but can we get the video?
Speckle revision, maybe?
Okay. Holy shit! This is amazing.
The passcode, who are you? Which was kind of weird because so far all of the passcodes were not in English. Although I wasn't there when it happened, the best player joined the server. Ladies and gentlemen, the Smith has broken in. The Smith wants to go home. Please, Mr. Server, bring my friends back. I don't want the interloper alone. Smith, we are here. We love you. Holy shit, chat. Smith, we are with you, Smith. Even if you can't hear it. It's so pure, so innocent. It's him. It's Smith. This video is going to be very epic. It was Smith, dude! It was Smith! The best CGE player in the entire server. You cannot comprehend how much this guy is single-handedly carrying the server. Okay? That guy is very epic. I wish I was there when it happened. But oh my god, that guy is very epic. That's the best player ever that ever walked on that server. Smith is the best player ever, okay? Unfortunately, as described last time, they were all alone in the server. Then suddenly left after the map cycle. And not joking, no one quite knows who they are. Well, at least I don't know. Some people even say that it was a Nomi's alt account, but I'm not sure about that. Well, it's time for another event. And this time, however, with a player named Tualaken21.
Wait up.
Right, wait for the time to go down. So it
Yeah.
One person talk at a time, I beg.
I was here, chat. No, wait. We have progress. It's not over.
We have
Do you want
progress.
me to
We go backwards.
Do you want me to send the map?
I've
just
I've
decompiled the map.
Would you like to
enable Kurt?
Alright, hang on.
The server now asks them if they wanted to enable Kurt. But that reminds me of...
Pera, por que eu tô aqui?
For a second, we need to
Yes, we need to think. Who the fuck
What
is
does Kurt mean?
And why is he in Nirvana?
I know a guy named Kurt.
This is
was a
the
bitch,
issue.
though.
Just say
Let's
yes.
not
What's the
admit
worst that
it.
can happen?
Let's just do it. Do it.
Fuck it.
Yeah, go yes.
Go green. Go green.
Yeah, I
Press
feel
Go
like we
green.
have to.
Delete your TF file.
The Kurt in question is a name of a map that appeared right after Tualacan 21 is 30 years. When it was discovered that we could join at Ask.psp, on the next cycle this map appeared.
I think that slows someone down when you hit them.
Oh, server changing level.
Kurt,
Say
but
you
this
are.
time on a quiz.
Sorry, I was cracking my knuckles if you heard that.
Yo,
Kurt! Oh shit!
Okay, start running.
Kurt, guide us.
You need something more than just scouting. Kind of run it.
Well, it's a long hallway with a orange wall chasing you with a kill trigger. Also, the name of the trigger is ouch, and I kind of find it funny, but after the players on the escape the orange wall of death, the server got back with the password. Anyways, on to my favorite event. Dr. House.psp. Yes, Dr. House himself was on this server the entire time. That was so freaky epic, I tell you.
Wait,
Okay.
don't do anything yet. Don't do anything yet. I'm gonna search what that means.
Yes.
I have it open in Hammer.
Yes.
The new question is: very good morning. Would you like to enable Odoro mode? Odoro mode?
Can someone right, while I'm doing this, can someone like maybe figure out what language that is?
Okay, it's a Japanese verb that means to dance.
But the server asks them if they wanted to enable Uduru mode, which means dance in Japanese, and after it was activated, no access changed, featuring some models of the mix dancing and Dave. I like Dave, he's pretty cool. That's not his name though. If you check through him, his name is Stop. Anyways, they hit Dave just to see what will happen, probably because of Ada's theory that hurting entities makes them more active. But after they hit Dave too much, they end up in die.psp.
Beg.
Wait, there's
Someone go to the spectator.
Floor.
It might have dill.cfg.
Yeah,
I don't want to go in the bumming
decompiling
machine.
it quickly as I can.
Enough.
Is this a new no access? Or
Opening it in Hammer.
Hang on.
It's over for us.
Yep, the map is just this. Yeah, it just pushes you to a hutch trigger that has soldier's portrait for some reason. Well, after the Kurt event, when the player succeeded on quiz again, it led to a new map, velomisqually.psp, which I don't know what it means.
That's fucking crazy.
What's it called? You just take screenshots, take demos, get all of it. This is like high.
If you can,
look at the map
shift
name.
tab and then record.
Okay, look at the map name. They're doing anything to stop scrapers, bro. Who is going to guess that map name?
The map features Japanese characters with a tree in the middle. This word right here on the map is interpreted to be search in Japanese, but there is a letter on the language that kind of looks like a pine tree. And surely enough, after inputting the passcode search, Krishi _is.psp is found, which means agriculture in Hindi.
Okay, someone grab it. Someone grab it.
What is the map name?
Send BSP.
Is anyone streaming?
right now. Send BSP right now.
I need the map name.
Streaming.
Send BSP
What is
right
the
now
map
in the
name?
chat.
What is the
Faster.
Wait a minute.
It is crispy.
Faster.
Crispy. Cushy.
Oh my
Faster.
god.
Chrissy?
Send
I
the
think I need to
goddamn
spell
map.
it.
Cushy.
Give me a second, give me a second.
C-R-I-S-H-Y.
I think
Okay,
it's
so
another
someone
item.
said it.
Okay,
Someone said
okay,
it.
I will.
H-Y.
Let me send it. I'm
Okay.
sending it. I'm sending it. I'm sending it. I'm
Sarah,
Okay,
sending it.
I see it, I see it.
There's a video. There's a video. There's a video in it. Wait.
There's a video in
So
it?
send it.
Someone post the video.
Sending
Someone
it.
post it right now.
Wait.
Wait,
I'm
it
sending
has video?
now.
It has video?
Yes.
It has
Yes.
video?
Yes.
Yes,
I think it's another item
it's
to
in,
watch a map.
it's in, it's in.
The map is a box that features 2 crushes on there, and if you see the video file found on the map, it's a mono video on this map being crushed by Ada. And the video dates back to November 10th, 2014, and its subtitles are Krishy, 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 Krishy. Anyways, remember when I told you that the decals under the letters are important? Well, if you look through every video found in the maps, you will find the decal overlaid in the video. Bleemoid being K, Stork being J, Stal being E, Speckle being G, Krishy being L, Sewer being V, Plotmas being AE, Various being this character or gen, and after inputting the code, this code right here, Cge7-193 gen, the server crashes.
Server shutting down.
Immediately.
Wait.
It's work. It's work.
What?
It's work. It's work.
We did it.
It's work. We did it. What happened?
Yeah, we did it.
Down?
That
Yes.
server just shut down.
That's it.
Oh, no, is it gone?
Did we all
The
just
server gone.
It's just gone. I can't connect.
It's gone. Okay.
Hold on.
That's it.
Should we check something? Dude,
God,
Anomi, can
okay.
you check your game?
Yeah, Anome.
Hold on.
Can you check
hold
your
on.
game real quick?
Yeah, go to the stage and check you and translating the game.
Oh, but that's not it. You see, this moment right here, a new map is found and something changes.
Server's up. Oh no.
I'm joining.
Just as I open
Wait, Portal 2 or? Is it,
no,
are
I
we talking?
The server is up? Wait, the server is up?
Oh, no,
Fuck.
It's up, but we can't do
It's
it.
up, but it's bad.
hello. Subroutine, hello. New map.
Hold on, calm
Wait,
down.
what?
Oh, fuck.
Wait, what?
Subroutine
maps.
underscore
Wait, sorry.
hello.
Is this TF2? This is still TF2.
Yes, it's
Yes.
just
Yes, it's still TF2.
People, the map is currently the map that CGE is currently
I've
on now is
downloaded the map.
subroutine_hello.
I'm downloading the map.
My
But
game,
there's-
my TF2
we'll-
froze.
I feel
Yeah,
like
you
we're
show
gonna
us
have a
the map,
lot more
please.
input in the.
Someone go in Hammer and check this out.
Who just downloaded the
I
map? Who
am
just downloaded
opening
the
it
map?
in
I did
TF2 right
15
now.
megabytes. Hold on.
Anomi!
It's
Oh shit, there's
I'm not
this-
like that.
Okay.
Wait, it's the same map.
What
It's the
the
same
fuck?
map as
Jesus, there's
Anome.
graffiti? Hang on. There's a flashing texture, and it's weapon icons from Half-Life 1.
There
Wait,
is no
look at the
video, by the
console,
way.
it says
Player hello, player hello.
Hang on, let me see if I can. Let me get a screenshot. Yeah, here we go.
That's what
We're
I,
looking
this was
at-
my theory from the
everyone.
beginning. We were gonna get here.
We're looking at Anomi.
Oh wait, Kai, did you get in the map?
Well, say hello to subroutine_hello.psp. You can't join the map, but you can't look at it through Source TV. Now, I didn't have footage because I didn't know what Source TV was, and I figured it out after this day. But anyways, it's the same map Anomi was stuck in on the Half-Life 2 on Xbox. But dark and looks like the same area on the portal incident in the live investigation. And surely enough, Anomi sent this video after people started asking him to check his emulator to see if something changed on there. And lo and behold, Then 2-4 changes, and now it doesn't have a skybox anymore. It almost reminds me of the Fortress map. Well, Ask now has the letters of the passcode glowing and a third door, and you might be asking, well, if you break it, where does it take you? And that's when everything kinda went on a standstill. And this is maze.bsp. And oh my god, this map is just... Oh god, I just... Where do I begin? The starting area looks like Ask, but without the letters, of course. And it still has the kill box, so a few players can get on there. And every wall you touch is there, kills you and kicks you from the server when being touched. The map is very dark and foggy, you can't see anything, there's two entities, V, Red and Green, and of course if you make contact with them, they kill you. And another thing, this map has buttons that had to be activated to progress, but the map is huge, so huge, in fact that even on my footage I recorded after the server shut down, I couldn't find Green. Not even on Hammer. So I faked the people who were screenshotting the entities because I couldn't find them. And yeah, and you have to do all of that in a limited time, so yeah, this map is pretty hard. Anyways, this day I could get on Maze. I died immediately. I didn't even die by Green or V-Red, I just went into wall. Well, 6 people were kind of stuck on Maze. We tried to input some other codes on the origin board. And while inputting view, we get view.bsp, which is the same pinhole camera map Anomi used to get light information from V-Red. Anomi joined the server, but he got stuck in spectator Maze, which kicked him out.
God, it's the second time I got in and I left because of
when you get stuck in spectator, you should type spectate in chat and it should reset it.
Oh,
you have to choose a team.
I was saying stop streaming.
Oh yeah, also demo man got executed by Dr. House in View. Yeah. Well, at this day, we will try to write some other stuff in the chat to see what happened, but after writing Bicon, the server kicked everyone and displayed this message: user input betrayal code. Game goodbye. This day is where Cge7-193 bot gets a little weird. Well, the admin whispered, "Please be quiet for machine." He becomes upset. At Maze, to a user whose name was Hycon, it said privately, "Hycon." It asked, "Why do you are killing yourselves instead of enemy break?" And it wrote in private chat to a user named Egg saying, "Stupid players, haha." And said this to someone that got Winnick to has a question when they said, "I have a question in chat. Beware Crowbar's feed code to machine game." And it said to Benji this: "Benji loves play Maze game. Please ask for Maze and Benji will play Break." And because Benji is usually the one who always gets on Maze, and on this what I just figured, it just lost it. I have a question. Ask your mother. Well, anyways, remember the egg thing? It turns out of the players on the map were renamed to Egg. And after writing something in chat, which I can't quite remember, everyone got kicked out and displayed this message: Egg brain. Egg brain. Anyways, while that happened, Anomi was able to join again, But while going to Maze, everyone got kicked out because of the kill box, except Nomi. But he said fucking the chat then got kicked, yeah.
No,
Okay,
don't ping him.
Do not ping him.
Don't ping him.
Do not ping him. I got kicked because I.
What the fuck? Oh, come on.
I used.
Everybody got kicked.
Nomi, you idiot!
Okay.
Hey, relax.
Nomi is fucking stupid. I'm sorry.
Although honestly, I feel like that idiot was justified. I mean, yet again, though, Anomi did not know. So, Anomi did not know. Anomi did not know.
Anomi in university Nomi is dumb.
Anomi did not know. Anomi did not know.
No, he's very dumb. He's very stupid.
But shortly after he got on Mesa again. I don't have footage for this, but Nick Chopper showed the demo to me. Oh look, there he is, it's Anomi! Anomi, what are you doing? Anomi, no! Anomi! Well, shortly after Anomi died, we almost completed Maze. We almost got there because this music started playing to bang.
This is literally TV. This is literally TV jingle. What the hell?
Don't press F11, guys.
Everyone, press F11.
Wait, hold on. We woke up the machine. Uh-oh.
And also, the CGE bot said this. Very clever Rage 2 trick break. Referring to the Eureka effect exploit to escape the kill box. And in another attempt, we'll hear some combine alarms.
You did dude.
This is different.
No.
Oh
Wait.
my god.
Oh no!
And finally, day 10. It's on this day where it all ends. Well, firstly, there's a message of the CG bot asking for Damien to betray out the players. But yeah, I don't know what happened after that because I wasn't there when the server shut down. But completing maze.psp, well, it leads to cone.psp. It's a modified version of Maze with invisible walls and only one player remained out there, Tetsi. After traversing the map, we find a cone which is Cge7-193, and as Tetsi described it,
we're having a chat, alright? You know, you are wonderful. I think this is such a pretty place. Like the water is amazing. The lighting here, the reflections. It's wonderful. You know. I love this. Isn't like the work of engines so beautiful? Like, can you believe that people can just
in the middle.
Just do that. It's so. Fuck you! I never liked you! I never liked you! You were the worst friend ever! You were awful! Despicable! Absolutely terrible!
Doesn't matter when it dies, it'll kill
With you! I am the wizard! I banish you! The permanent death!
It's gone. It's gone.
He said
sorry.
Killing the cone.
Oh.
See, you did it. You did it. You did it.
Clip
that. Someone please clip that.
I recorded all of
that.
Yeah, they killed the cone. Yeah, that was the best moment I've seen. But after the cone is killed, Anomi posted this video. Then Anomi somehow gets into the server.
So I need to be blindly guided. Do you see anything specifically like torus shaped?
Torus shaped.
You know what a torus is?
I know what a torus. There's nothing torus shaped that
Anywhere?
I can see in like my general vicinity.
Okay, so just to explain for you, the version of this map that you're on right now, that we were on, is different to what you have now. So we have to actually look and study it again. So we don't know what changed, but something's different.
I can go in there.
Give me a moment, I'll upload the map file.
This seems like a moment where you gotta take a leap of faith, to be honest.
Okay.
You just put some for your eyes.
Alright, so I'm just gonna go forward and see what happens.
No.
Do not go forward.
Don't go. Oh, what? Oh, you're fine. Okay.
Anything happened?
Wait, you can touch the walls. Now? Oh, okay. Oh. So
you can always touch the spawn room robes. We're safe.
Okay.
Anadi, you should be safe to go north.
Give me a moment. I'm gonna upload the file.
North.
After being guided by people, he gets onto this ring, which will lead to subroutine hello.
Oh god, okay.
Wait,
This is the same thing.
if you spawn in the place that I think you're going to, yeah, okay, there is a big pit to cross.
What?
Oh my. Okay, basically, you are back in the map with the door and the guy. If you remember, in Portal RTX.
I've looked at this map enough. I know exactly what's happening. Behind you, the whole time, when you were staring at the door in the emulator, there was a big platform with a bunch of spawns from different games. You are now on that platform, and the only thing that is stopping you from getting back to the door, which I assume you've got to get to, is a big pit, which you will definitely have to jump over.
Okay, can you take the camera over to the cliff?
Yeah. Do you want it like zoomed? Oh, actually, this is about the closest I can get.
Nice.
Okay, get a cinematic shot.
I want to calibrate.
Are we sure we should do a long jump here?
I'm not moving. The camera's really bad, or the fog is really
Move it
bad.
back a little bit so he knows where the edge is. To the right.
Yeah,
to the
no,
right.
the Hall of Mirrors causing problem. There you go.
Oh, you're getting close.
You got this.
Watch yourself.
You got about a tile before you fall.
Oh, let's go!
Oh my god.
All right,
Yes.
all right,
Oh my God.
go forward, go forward. Oh my god.
And right after he passed through that doorframe, the server finally shuts down. But Anomi says that he got a demo, and you know what, I will just play it. It kinda speaks for itself.
Give him a gob!
Let's get him!
Oh, that's Elizabeth Void. Hey. Hey, how's it doing? It is, yeah. What is this? No. Oh, I just teleported when I stood on something.
Get on,
Let's waste
mates!
I mean, it was made 3 days or 23 days ago, and it had let me see. There you go. And it has the same name as the NPC we found, and the toad from the Tolts. So have you been reading the tone theory in the Tolts thread? So the Shadows, we searched it up, and Yarkane found it's the name of a TF2 server, which is this one that we're on now. So I doubt here. I thought it was coincidence. I realized I was just hopping on here for a joke, but then I went over to the door and I thought, oh, I'll hit it. That'll be funny. But
Yeah, it's kind of be safe with you because it's recording the people who first joined into the server and being filmed by the bot, meaning that everything that happened on that server was probably being recorded or being seen by someone. But yeah, what a ride, huh? Anyways, this server was the most unexpected thing I ever seen, honestly. I probably told some stuff wrong due to how much things happened on there. But anyways, I like to thank Lunascape for carving out the maps in gag9.com. Why is it called gag9? And I also wanted to thank the Interloper mirror his wiki. And I want to thank like Brady Calhoun, Jockey, Passing. Basically, I want to thank all of the people who participated in this because that was so cool. That was so cool. I'm saying that honestly. Thanks for like it was so cool to be part of that event. Seriously though, you guys are awesome. Anyways, hope to see y'all later.